Welcome back, Kevin C Outdoors. In this video, we're going to be doing a little bit of fishing and camping, maybe doing a catch and cook, depending on if I catch any fish. So I'm actually just heading to the spot. It's around 9 o'clock in the morning. I wanted to get out a lot earlier, but it's been pouring rain all night. I think it's supposed to end around 10, or it's supposed to slow down around 10 o'clock. So the plan is we're going to do some lake fishing, possibly some reservoir fishing. There's a reservoir nearby. And like I said, I don't know how good the fishing's going to be just because it's been raining, pouring all night long. But we're going to give it a shot. But we'll see you at the lake. Stay tuned. So we made it here at the lake. The rain has definitely lessened. So the plan is we're gonna do some fishing, gonna try to go after some crappie possibly. If that doesn't work, this is a stocked lake for trout. I think there's rainbow and golden trout in this lake. So maybe we'll switch up if the crappie or if anything else ain't biting. But let's get our gear and get on the lake. Ready, y'all. Rain is finally tapering off. Down here and check out what we got. I was just talking to some guy. He said it was just stocked last weekend, so they didn't catch anything. What's up, guy? It's okay. Show you what we're gonna throw. We got this new jig. It's one made right here by Bobby Garland. It's called a head turning jig. But yeah, look at that. It's actually a jig head with 2 underspins, which is kind of crazy. And then I just have a small little Z-Man 1.75 inch swim bait on there. It's right thrown by this dock. Hopefully we'll get on a couple fish at least. Who knows? If not, I brought some food. Like I said, we're going to be doing a little bit of camping today. A lot of moss here. A lot of structure down here. Let's go check out. I do have some power bait, so if this don't work, maybe we'll chuck a couple rods out. But I'd rather get on a couple crappie if that's possible. Pretty nice place. This whole side of the lake you can walk around and fish from the shore. We got some structure here. Picking up this moss stuff every cast. Might not be the right jig to use in these water conditions with all this moss. Seems like as soon as it hits the water, it picks up all that junk. Alrighty, so we're gonna switch things up. That underspin isn't working at all here. It's just every cast I do, just getting all that gunk on them, and it just prevents those blades from spinning. But we're actually on the other side of the lake right now. So we're gonna throw the Carolina rig with the little salmon egg made by Power Bait. We're gonna chuck that out there, And then we're gonna probably cast around a Euro tackle B-vibe. And we'll see, we'll kind of go from there. This side of the lake looks a lot deeper. On the other side, I was just, like I said, every cast, that jig head was so heavy with those two blades. As soon as I would throw it out, we're just getting that gunk, and those spinners just would not spin. But let's chuck this out and try to get on some fish. Geese are going nuts. I don't know if you could hear them or not. It's got a little tiny circle hook here. I did see a couple dead trout. Ooh, something just jumped right here. Ooh, it is. Something's feeding up. Right on the shoreline here. A little rod holder here. Stick it right in there. We'll throw the trusty bell on. Now, like I said, we're going to switch this up here. We're going to take this off. Grab my knife. So much chasing bait here. If anything's still around. There's fish jumping out there, which is nice. Guys, we got a fish. I was reeling it in. We got a trout. That's crazy. Oh, it's a bass. You gotta be kidding me. It's not something you see too often. That's crazy. The bass hit the power bait. That's crazy. I've never, ever, ever seen that before. Like I said, I was just reeling it in. Just reeling it in and he hit it. Man. I was hoping it was going to be a trout. In the comments below, let me know if you ever caught a bass on power bait. Like I said, that's a first for me. My rod holder here. Sun's starting to come out. Nice. That's good. There's a fish. Ooh, what do we got? What is that? That's pickerel? Yeah, that's a pick. It's a fish. Come here, easy. Ew, he's got like, what is that coming out of him? Come here. What is that? Is that his gill? That's kind of odd. Go ahead, dude. Well, I think my camera is facing down. Sorry about that. I'm not sure what I got on footage. I'm looking at that rod right now. But yeah, that pickerel, it was kind of funky looking. Never seen that before. Looked like part of his gill was hanging out. Here's a fish. Another pickerel. They're right in this grass line right here. Another pickerel. That was the next cast. This one's a little bigger. Come here, dude. Slimy thing. If you want to check my line after that one. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. Like I said, there's a grass line right in front of me. 6-7 feet out. And that's where that one was. Just letting his lure fall. Kind of like jigging it up towards the bottom. Just moving it real slow. Yeah, there's, like I was telling you before, you won't be able to see it, but there's a golden trout right here dead. I've seen that one and I've seen a rainbow dead as well. I would love to catch a golden. Never ate a golden trout. I'm sure it tastes just like a rainbow trout, but that'd be fun though. What we got going on, guys? Oh yeah. All right. Should have took the bell off. I don't want to lose this fish though. Look at that, it's like, what the heck? It's not even fighting. Got him on the circle hook. What do we got here? Oh yeah, he's on there. Rainbow. Oh, it's because it's in the seaweed. All right. We're gonna keep him. Got him right in the bottom lip here, as you can see. Yeah, that's a nice fish. All right, let's get this rig back up. We're having trout tonight, all right. I brought some tilapia just in case I didn't catch anything. But yeah, that time I threw 3 on. I was able to hook them. All right, guys. Just chuck it out there. I was wondering why he wasn't really fighting, because it was all, I had like a pound of seaweed. He's a decent fish too. And we'll get some nice fillets off of him. All right, let's get a bell back on you. Cool. Let's go. Guys, look at that. We got another one on. We got another one on because he jumped out of the water, so he literally hooked himself. Yep. Guys, I literally just threw it out there. He doesn't feel that big. He's getting bigger now. Yeah, he's not that big. Let's see where we hooked him. Yeah, he's small. We're gonna let him go if he didn't swallow it. Ah, he swallowed it. Yeah, he's bleeding. We're gonna dispatch him before we unhook him. All right, guys, let's throw this back out there. That was literally within 10 seconds. I just lost my eggs. Those ones were kind of torn up. I should just throw new ones on, but figured I could use them again. So these. All right. Now, let's try that again. Another one, guys. All right. Oh yeah, we got him. This one's better, guys. It's good fish. Feels like it. This will be number 3 if we can land them. All right. That's definitely a keeper there. Yeah, check it out, guys. That's a decent fish. Probably about 14 inches. But he hooked that as well, so we're gonna dispatch him before we remove that hook. All right. Alrighty, guys, so I was able to bag 3 trout. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to camp. We're gonna process some of these fish, get them on ice, and then I'll show you around camp, and then I'll probably make some lunch. Alrighty, guys, we made it here to the site. It's not the best site in the world. Literally like right off the road here. This is site number 2. Site number 1's down there. I actually tried to switch it, but you can't because it's a day of. But we'll make the best of it. The first thing I'm going to do is clean up some of these fish, and then we'll probably make some lunch. I also did bring my pop-up shelter, so I'm going to set that up first, and then we'll clean those fish. It's actually going to be raining off and on pretty much for the next couple hours. The night's supposed to be pretty nice. What I'm going to do, I'm going to just set up around this picnic table probably. That way when if it starts raining, we can clean those fish and won't have to worry about getting wet here. Now ask me why I didn't set it up over there instead of setting it up on this pad right here. No idea. So this is what we're going to be making for dinner tonight. We're going to cook up both of those trout. We're going to try them in a beer batter. So the first thing we're going to do is fillet these trout. Then we'll get them back in the cooler for later, and then we'll start making lunch. All right, so we just got a Ziploc bag. We're going to store these 4 fillets right in here. And they're going to go right back in the cooler for later. Alrighty, guys, so we're going to make a quick lunch here. Alrighty. So basically what we're going to make real quick is we're going to make this freeze-dried meal. This is chicken mac and cheese, buffalo style. And then we just got a couple eggs here we're going to make. So it's quick and easy, lots of protein, something that's gonna hold me over because I'm probably gonna go for a hike after I eat my lunch. Get this boiling. This pan is really nice. It's a pan made by Fire Maple. Just picked it up off Amazon. You see it's non-stick. Look at that. Every time I'm cooking with these cheap frying pans, everything sticks to them, but this one works real well. Yeah, look at that. It's perfect. I'm liking this. Seal this up for about 10 minutes or so. Just gonna eat them right out of the pan. Don't use dirty in a dish, right? Heck yeah. Yeah, the other one kind of overcooked a little bit. The yolk was all dried up. I didn't put any salt or pepper on it. Still delicious. Anything's delicious though when you're hungry. I made the same meal last camping video I did a couple videos ago. Let's give it a shot. It looks like it's done. It's awesome. If you guys like buffalo, right there. That's the one to go with. Man, it's so good. Awesome. Alrighty, so I found this trail, like literally right by my campsite. My campsite's right there. So I'm gonna hit this trail and kind of see where it goes. Looks like it might rain again. It's getting dark, but you know, let me go grab my rain jacket. Take two. It's not like if I got wet it would really bother me, but so let's go check out, see where this trail goes. Yeah, one thing I definitely will do next time is bring up my mountain bike. Some nice trails here. Definitely have a lot of fun going through here. Look at all these spruce trees. How awesome does that look? Yeah, it kind of just brightens up this forest there. It's pretty neat. The smell of these trees too. It smells like Christmas. Gotta love it. And there's actually a fire ban for like the next couple of weeks till May 25th in Pennsylvania. But definitely if I ever come back here, there's literally firewood everywhere. Trees that have come down, they kind of just cut them and leave them here. And it looks pretty dry. So let's continue on. You know what, guys, I'm actually gonna head back. It looks like it's gonna start pouring any second now. There's a road right here. I'm just gonna hit the main road and walk back up. I think this is the road to the campground, pretty sure. But we'll meet back at camp. So I made it back to camp. I'll show you real quick what we're gonna be making tonight. So like I mentioned earlier, I filleted the trout. There's 4 fillets in here. So I filleted 2 bigger trout. The smaller trout's just in my cooler. You know, once I get home, I'll just fry that whole, because the fillets would be so small. And then we have some canola oil to fry the trout in. We're gonna do beer batter. Before we put the beer batter, we're gonna put some Slap Your Mama on there. And there's the beer we're gonna use with the beer batter. And then we're gonna make some fresh broccoli. And then we're gonna actually make some fish and chips. So I did bring 1 potato. We're gonna thin this up slightly and deep fry this. Try to make these as thin as possible. Let's get this broccoli in. That water's boiling now. This is going to be good, guys. These are done. Pull this batch off here. So this is what we're going to use, the Louisiana beer batter. Next thing, I'm going to cut these up a little smaller. Alrighty guys, all that's left to do is salt and pepper these. There's the trout that I caught a couple hours ago. The chips. This salt isn't working, let's see here. There we go. And then some pepper. Alrighty, this looks awesome. So there's the full meal. We got the chips here, the broccoli, and then all the fish. Let's try the chips first. Got some crunch. They've been sitting for a while too, and they still are pretty. Some of them are kind of soft. Like this one's soft. That's because he's been sitting. They're good though. We got some fish. Look at that. Wow. That's some good trout. Look at that fish. Look at that, guys. That's really good. You definitely taste that Cajun seasoning. In my opinion, I think the best way to cook trout is beer batter. Some broccoli. Wow, everything is so delicious. Let's try this big piece. Look at this one. I should have cut this up in 2 pieces, but look at this. Look at that, guys. Tell me that don't look awesome. Last piece of trout. That crunch. That's what makes this. One other thing I wanted to show you. Something I upgraded with my camping setup. So last time I was camping, it was real windy. Like right now it's actually starting to get a little windy. So I actually did a meal where I cooked over the fire. I shouldn't have done it. Super windy. There was leaves everywhere. Could have easily started a fire. So this is what I picked up. This is a propane fire pit. Let me show you here. Take this strap off. Move the cover here. This comes with a little ring right here. Just kind of, you could put it under the base of your propane tank. It's not really necessary. I guess it kind of just makes it more stable. This one here comes with a grate. So I wanted one like this, just because there's gonna be times I'm gonna want to cook on this. But I figure I'd spend a little bit extra money and get the one with the grate. But yeah, all you do down here, you just click it. There she goes. That's on high. It throws pretty good heat too. So I'm kind of like back a few feet here. As you can see, as it's coming up more and more once the pressure builds up. So today's not that cold. It's probably, right now it's still in the 50s. And just being back here a few feet, it's extremely hot. So a lot of these, it's all for looks. And most of the reviews on this one were all good reviews where it put out a lot of heat. So I figured I'd pick it up. It's really nice. So right now I'm just gonna sit back, enjoy a couple cocktails, and just enjoy life. So I'll meet back up with you in a little bit. So I made it to the back of the truck. Just gonna take it easy for the rest of the night. I'm probably gonna watch a movie or something. So I will see you in the morning. Well, it is now morning time. Slept pretty well last night. It got down to, I think, around 50 degrees. And I had my 0-degree sleeping bag in the truck still. So I stayed pretty warm all night long, no heat. But what we're gonna do is this morning I'm gonna make some coffee. But let's start making some coffee. Help if you take the plastic cover off the bottom. Yeah, that wasn't the smartest thing I've ever done. So anybody that's not familiar with these jet boils, they have this plastic cover that goes on the bottom. That way you can put some water in it, other things I suppose. But I still had it on, but thankfully it didn't melt. Just like that, we have boiling water. That's some good coffee. But this is where we're gonna end the video. We had a great day down here. We started it off with doing some fishing. We caught some trout. We caught a bass and a couple pickerel. And then we came to our camping spot and made some great food. And like always, guys, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and maybe think about subscribing if you haven't already. Thank you and have a great day.